Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you for coming back if you're one of my subscribers. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Sacred Butterfly. On my channel, I help people to develop a growth mindset and boost their self-esteem through self-reflection, meditation, prayer, and making sure that we're living our best lives. So if you like that sort of content, I invite you to subscribe, go ahead and give it a like, and share it with your friends. Make sure that more people are getting their eyes on the channel. For those of you who are new here, I usually do a weekly poll because I have so many ideas on what type of content I want to talk about, and my subscribers have been helping me prioritize what sort of content I release first. So last week I didn't post a poll. I actually just wanted to speak on a topic that's been on my mind a lot. So I wanted to talk about how to heal from betrayal and lies in a relationship. So some of you might know I've hinted at a couple things that have been going on in my life, and it's been a rough few weeks for me, but you know, thank God I have the best support system. I really do. And honestly, making these videos have really been helpful in making sure that I'm healing myself. I do want to give a quick shout out to just everyone who's been supportive. I was talking to my friend Pierre the other day, and he was on his live, and he was just saying that he's really proud of me for, you know, posting the videos. And I just want to say thank you so much for that support. It really means a lot. But I wanted to go ahead and prioritize this particular topic because it's really been on the top of my mind. I will be releasing my poll tonight when this video comes out, so help me to select next week's video. But for this week's video, I really wanted to talk about how to heal from betrayal and lies. This, you know, I'm talking about it from the standpoint of a relationship, but this could be for you something with like a family member. This could be something with a friend. And I really think that it does apply for everyone. But betrayal is very, very hard to overcome. It's something that you really think about a lot. And a lot of times people will take in the betrayal and blame themselves for really not seeing the signs before, right? When someone is lying to you, you kind of start thinking like, why was I not paying attention to the signs, right? And we live in an era where everything is a red flag, right? We look for the red flags, but I'm one of those people where I'm like watching the green flags for the most part, because I tend to be a little bit more optimistic and I try to see the good in people. So I am hard on myself when I'm like, oh man, I should have seen that. But you really don't, right? Because some people are really good at lying. But the first thing I want you to do when you are healing from a betrayal and lies is do not put the blame on yourself, because there's really nothing that you could have done. Some people are just really great liars, and there's really nothing that you can do to keep them from doing that, right? I think it's a good thing that you see the good in people and that you live your life with more optimism. So do not blame yourself and feel like there's something wrong with you, right? That's the first thing you need to know. There's nothing wrong with you. There's something wrong with this person, because if they literally can build their trust with you and then break that trust, that says something about them and not you. The second thing that I think is very important when you are dealing with betrayal and someone who has lied to you is that you don't internalize the betrayal, right? So a lot of times when we're going through this pain and we're trying to make sense of all of these things, sometimes we put a wall up to other people. We start saying things like, oh, I don't want to find love again. I don't trust men, or I don't trust women. They're all this, they're all that. So we sort of generalize and we start putting these walls up that keep us from actually accepting the good that we deserve, right? So if you're an honest person, if you are someone that lives with integrity, then you will find someone who has integrity and you will find love. And I don't want you to build that wall up and, you know, create a negative mindset when you're going out into the world, because it's really easy to do that. And I don't want you to block your blessings because you are sort of in this state of revenge or vengeance against a person. That will only hurt you in the long run. If you close yourself up to love, or let's say this is a person who you were dating, you close yourself up to dating, you are only keeping yourself from finding love, right? And I think every good person on this planet deserves to have love. And I don't think that you should allow this situation to create this negative mindset. We need more honest people like you out in the world who aren't breaking hearts, right? So, you know, don't block yourself from that, right? Welcome it and stay optimistic, because something good will come of this. I know it's hard to hear that right now, but I promise you it'll get better. The third thing I think you should do is express yourself wholeheartedly. Truly express yourself truly and wholeheartedly. Right now, I am balancing keeping that optimistic mindset while also saying, like, you person who lied to me, who betrayed me, that's really how I feel, right? So, you know, balancing that human response and making sure that you don't stay there. I've talked about not staying in that space in other videos, and I want you to make sure that you're expressing yourself fully and wholeheartedly to your friends, to your therapist, to whoever it is that you're talking to get your emotions out. Tell them how you really feel, because honestly, it's going to help your mental health. You know, if you have to get it out, you know, take a boxing class, whatever. I don't know. We've talked about this before in other videos, but I think you should really get it out of your system, because that only makes you ruminate longer about how you feel about that person, but it doesn't allow you to get through the stages of grief, right? And radical acceptance. I truly believe that, you know, we really have to get our emotions out before we can heal. And I truly do struggle with this because I can be very reactive many times, and I'm trying to balance being healthy with my reactions and not hurting others, while also making sure that I am prioritizing my needs in the grieving process. So, you know, if you have a journal, write it out, you know, write your true feelings for this person out, and be honest about it. If you're not feeling good that day, don't say you're feeling good, right? Obviously, if you're at your job, you're gonna have to keep it sort of on the low. You can't be like, hey John, how's your day? And you're like, terrible. You know, I was just betrayed. And you're at work, you're talking to your boss, you're gonna be like, what? But, you know, if you have friends or family that you can talk to, then tell them the truth, right? Express yourself fully and wholeheartedly. Get it out of your system. And then finally, I think it's important to learn about betrayal and lies and people who lie and why they lie. And I've really been trying to figure out, like, make sense of a lot of the stuff that's happening right now. And I understand that obviously I have a part to play in this, because I do tend to be very trusting of people, and I am trying not to blame myself. And so I have been doing a lot of searching, and I found a few channels that actually have been helping me to understand lying, betrayal, and why it happens. And a lot of this has really helped me to understand that I really can't blame myself for that behavior, right? There's really no excuse for lying and betrayal in any type of situation, whether it's a relationship, friendship, family, because you build that relationship on trust. And I think once you break trust, the relationship is done, right? For the most part. I mean, obviously there's some relationships that you can rebuild, but others you cannot, right? And depending on what situation you're in, you have to learn sort of how to get through the betrayal process so that you can be happy at the end of the day. So I did want to share a couple of those channels with you, and I'm going to have them linked at the bottom in the comment section so that you all can learn more about lying, betrayal, and the healing process that comes with it, because I really think it's really important for you to get through it. I don't want you all to stay there in that stage of anger, bitterness, which to me right now has been the hardest thing to do. And like for me, it's very easy for me to hold a grudge, especially when you have hurt me, right? So if a person hurts me, it's like, it's done. I'm usually the type of person where it's like, once you hurt me, we're done. I don't talk to you. I had a few instances in the past where I had a friendship where we fell out, and, you know, we ended up having a conversation and we squashed it. But usually I'm the type of person where if you betray me, we're done. Because usually I'm like, I just can't trust you, right? But, you know, I know that that's not feasible with every single relationship. So these channels have really been helping me to get through, understand what betrayal is, why people do it, understand lying, right? Why people lie. And it's really helped me because I feel like I have a support system, and I want you all to feel like you have a support system too while you're going through this. So check them out. Let me know what you think about them, and let me know what you all do to heal from betrayal. I know everyone has their own story, so leave your experiences in the comment section. What recommendations do you have for me to deal with my own healing process in handling betrayal? But thank you all so much for being here. I really appreciate y'all joining me. Like I mentioned earlier, if you like this content, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Turn on the notification bell so you can be notified when I post another video. I'm trying to keep it to weekly videos, so let me know what you think in the comment section. And remember, although makeup can be a self-esteem booster, covering up what's on the outside won't truly heal what's on the inside. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.